Hello guys, today's topic is to clear the differences between and the confusion between trader and investor. We might have heard many times that particular guy is trading in stock market, and also sometimes we hear like that particular guy is investing in stock market, and sometimes we hear that he's a short-term investor and long-term investor. Sometimes we hear that is a long-term trader, short-term trader, swing trader, intraday trader, like that. So there are many types of traders under trading category, and there are many category people under investing category. So first we need to understand the difference between these two. The main difference between trader and investor is if the person holds his shares more than 1 month, then we call them as investor. If the person buy and sells within 1 month, then we call them trader. Within 1 month again can limit to 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and then sometimes even within seconds also they buy and sell. Even some people hold their shares from start of the day to end of the day. We call them as intraday traders. People who buy and sell within minutes, we call them as micro traders. People who buy and hold for week, we call them as short term traders. People who buy and sell within 2 weeks to 1 month, then we call them as long term traders, not long term investors, but long term traders. People who buy and hold more than 1 month and less than 1 year, then we call them as short term investors. The people who holds the shares more than 1 year, then we call them as long term investors. The only difference is the duration that people hold their shares. That only makes difference between whether it's a trader or investor. The trader's main objective is to gain the profits as much as possible based on the momentum of the trend. Investors just look for long-term benefits. There are many benefits in long-term perspective for investors that I will discuss when we have started discussing on investments. The main practical difference between trader and investor is trader try to capture every aggressive moment like this. This is one aggressive moment. 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 But whereas investor starts their investing around this point and keeps holding until there is any change in the direction. And also traders gets opportunity to trade in stock derivatives like options and futures. They will have many options to trade, not only in cash. When it comes to investors, they have only one option, that is they have to enter into cash segment and they have to trade. Since traders uses options and futures under their trading strategies, with the less amount they try to get huge benefits. So there are many types of traders like this. People who trade just on sentiments, like if there is a lockdown, if there is any RBI statements, if there is any global issues. So these people always trade just based on the sentiments, and then they just try to gain the profits. Percent of the people are 70 to 80%, and most of them are intraday traders. They trade and hold their shares within. That means they enter on the start of the day and end their positions within the same day. The second category of the trading is technical trader. They also look at market sentiments, but they never enter and exit without the signal that they get from technical analysis. Their entry and exit is completely based on the technical analysis, but they also look at sentiments. For example, there is lockdown. So they also look at, is there any support or is there any support broke down. Without technical signals, they don't enter anywhere. They are pure technical traders. So there are around 15 to 20% people who trade based on the technical analysis. And coming to the third category, smart traders, they also look at market sentiments, fundamentals of the stock market, and technical analysis. These are the people that I say the most successful stock market traders. They capture everything. For example, if there is any sentiment that the stock may go down, but still they look at technical analysis, whether there is any support, resistance, if there is any support broke down, and also if there is any good result. For example, if there is any stock has given very good result, but still they also check the fundamental analysis and also the technical analysis. For example, even if the stock gives very good result, They also check the support and resistance levels. If there is a resistance that is still the stock is facing, they will wait for that technical resistance to break out. Until that, they will never enter. So there are 5 to 10% people who are really successful in stock market on trading especially. They capture every aggressive movement in the stock market. And coming to the success ratio of the trader, only up to 10% of success is guaranteed. But when it comes to technical trading, so there is 60 to 70% chances to winning the trade. When it comes to smart trader, these are the people who win always. And these are the very less people and very smart people. And the success ratio is 80 to 90%. Some people think like they are very good at financial analysis and then they just look at the fundamental analysis of the stock. Then they just throw entire amount into the stock and they just sleep. But the stock never go up until there is any breakouts. They will never look at technical analysis. If there is any big resistance as a technical, then stock may not move. So it's like keep on wasting our time throwing our entire money into stock waiting for its movement. But still there will be chance that even after some time definitely stock may give breakouts and then it has to move upwards if the stock is fundamentally really good. So I say that the success ratio is really good, we can say 50 to 60%. But coming to these smart investors, people who look at not only fundamental analysis but also technical analysis, they capture all the movements in the stock market in long run. Even in long run there are plenty of chances that we can easily capture only the movements. Stock market never goes in straight line, it moves in swings as I discussed. So they always capture only the upswings. They never ever hold stock which is on sideways. So these are the smartest investors that I say. These are 90% successful because they also look at technical analysis. And for long term perspective, we don't need to look at market sentiments. Market sentiments only work on intraday trading or max to max 1 week. So I hope you understood that who is really successful in the stock market. I say in terms of traders, smart traders are most successful people, and in terms of investors, smart investors are successful people. So the conclusion is people who has knowledge and technical analysis, they definitely will succeed. Whether he is just technical trader or a smart trader or smart investor. These people uses technical analysis without fail. That is the reason these people always succeed in stock market. I hope you understood the important difference between trader and investor. Please post your comments so that I will try to reply as soon as possible. In the next video, I'm going to discuss about chart patterns, one of the most important technical factor that helps to understand how to trade and breakouts. Until that, see you guys.